Hello, Baron. Are you enjoying the entertainment this evening? Yes, it is very interesting. I would highly encourage you to get up and walk around. They actually have 2 screens going. Yes. They have the actual performance that you can see on one screen. And if you walk to the other side, there's a second screen with the shadows of the performance. Yes. Both are quite tantalizing. Yes. I think they're very gifted. Have you ever seen them before, Baron? No. Well, we do try to bring in new acts regularly, especially for you, Baron. Oh, I'm glad you like them. Yes, yes. Well, I do want to personally say how happy I am to see you this evening. And you and your guest are looking quite amazing. Yes, as always, but this evening there's just something special. I love the masks you've chosen. I assume they are your own design? Yes, that's what I guessed. You always have such unique taste. You definitely stand out in the room this evening. Yes. Well, with how fetching you both look, it would be a shame not to have a portrait done, don't you think? I knew you would, Baron. So may I get set up and get started? Yes, wonderful, thank you. So, let me take a look at both of you. Would you like to stay seated in the booth, or would you like to be standing or posed somewhere else in the room? Yes, seated in the booth I think would be best, since the real highlight this evening is your faces, your masks. And I think with the black attire that you're both wearing, it would look unique against the black background of the booth, almost like your faces are peering out from nowhere. And of course, as I will be doing the painting, it will definitely appear that way. Is that a look that appeals to you, Baron? Oh, good. I know we have a similar sense of taste. Yes. Well, let me place your guest. Miss, do you mind if I position you a bit? Okay, wonderful. So let me just move you a little bit this way. Okay. And let me tilt your chin down. Yes, so we get the full effect of your face mask. Can I pull your hair? Okay, let me just pull your hair back. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. And just tilt your face down just a little bit more. Okay. Now, Baron, let me have you scoot a bit farther away from your guest. Yes, that's good. All right, and do you mind if I touch you, Baron? I know, but I always like to ask. So, since you are taller than your guest, I want to position you leaning back a little bit. Yeah, just lean back right there, Baron. Perfect. And then somewhat gazing up into her face. So we're going to make you try to have you look a little bit lower down than she is, but we'll see more of your body angle. So it will be clear that you are the taller of the two, but again, with the masks that you're both wearing, it is most appropriate to have you gazing into her pure face. Yes. Do you agree? Obviously, this is your painting, so anything you disagree with aesthetically, let me know. Alright. And normally I love to paint you in profile, but with the mask you are currently wearing, I want to be able to see all of the mask. And I think if we paint you in profile, you will miss the true beauty of the mask. So I'm going to tilt you a little bit. Let me just, yeah. Okay, with your chin up. Yes, perfect. Okay. And just tilt it a little bit. Yes, right there. And your hair is perfect. Yes. And just as a little surprise in the painting, you'll barely notice it. Baron, let me have you place your hand right here on the table. Yes, 'cause I adore your talons. Yes, I know. We're mostly obscuring your body, but I think those talons need to show up. Alright, so let me just step back and look. Beautiful. Yes. Absolutely stunning. So if you don't mind, what I will do is I will start off by taking a photo so that I have something to refer to for all of the colors when I do the eventual portrait. Alright, and I will do a sketch today, just briefly. Yes. Now, Baron, would you like a copy of the sketch before you leave today? It's a nice parting gift for your guest. You agree? Yes. Okay. So if you don't mind, I will keep the original, as it's a little bit easier to work off of the original, but I will make you a copy so that you can have it as a bit of a memento until the actual portrait comes. And Baron, is it all right if I deliver the completed portrait directly to your estate? Yes, of course it will be delivered by me. Yes, that's all right. Okay. So I'm going to get started on the sketch if that's all right. Okay. You lovelies just stay right where you are. Gorgeous. How did you ever choose the masks? I love how they pair, so clearly they pair, but they are not male and female of the same species or anything of that sort. Yes. I was surprised when I saw your guest walk out. Obviously, she's gorgeous, and the pale, pale white makeup makes her stand out brilliantly. But I kept wondering if you were going to come out with a pure black face or something, how you were going to pair with that, or if it was going to be a masquerade. I couldn't figure out. And then, when you walked out, it seemed so obvious. Yes. And so, this drawing and portrait will be so appropriate with your adoring look. Yes. Just a few more minutes. Thank you for being patient with me. Can you tell us what's kept you away, Baron? Not to pry, just to make conversation, so feel free to tell me to mind my own business. So it was your business. Yes, isn't that always the case? Life likes to get in the way of our fun. Well, we're just happy to see you now, Baron. And let us know if there's anything we can arrange for your next visit. We're always happy to have suggestions for acts. If you have anything in particular you would like to see or hear. Of course, Baron. We have learned your tastes a bit over time. And we are always aiming to please. How was your meal this evening? The chef has been on his best form lately. Yes. Many items very simple, but just done to perfection. And I saw your drinks as they came out. Quite a presentation. I don't know why other guests don't request the dry ice more often. Now, obviously, it seems to be your signature, so maybe they are a bit, how do you say, intimidated? Yes. Yes, I think most of the other guests have learned not to try to out-Baron the Baron. Oh, yes. Do you remember that one poor, unfortunate soul? I know. He made such a fool of himself. Well, it was a shame, but I think everyone learned from the experience to let your signature items be your signature items. Yes, and not to try to compete. Okay, let me just smudge a little bit in here. I am so looking forward to doing this portrait. When was the last time I painted you, Baron? It's been almost a year, I think. Well, I'm glad we get to commemorate this evening. All right. Did you want to take a look? Here you go, Baron. Does that meet your standards? Oh, I am so glad. Well, I think you will adore the finished product. Yes. So let me go make a quick copy of this. And do you want me to just have it held with your guest's coat? Or with your coat? With your guest's coat. Yes. You're a lucky lady. All right, Baron, and I will come to the estate shortly with the finished portrait. And as always, everything will just be added to your tab here at the club. Yes, you're familiar with the portrait fees at this point, so no surprises there. Well, again, I can't say how happy I am to see you. It's been truly, truly a pleasure to sketch you and your guests this evening, and I so look forward to your next visit. All right. I'll just leave the portrait with your staff if you are not present, but I would love to give you a showing of the finished product if you are. I always love to get your opinions. You are always so honest. Yes, I think I've grown as a painter quite a bit working with you. All right, the two of you enjoy your evening. Take care.